So if you guys know me and are fans of the channel, you know that I am always reading the comments from you guys, seeing your feedback. Every time I ask you guys to leave a comment, it's not just for the algorithm. I definitely always read and keep up to date with what my community is thinking for whatever project it is that I'm covering. I'm seeing a lot of people calling Caliber pay to win. We've had plenty of discussions about this over on my live stream. If you guys don't know, I am live on Twitch Monday to Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern, in which we basically just have discussions on a bunch of different topics while we play games together. And I saw another video from Abel Green talking about everything that he wants Caliber to be, everything he wants fixed in the game, and I figured I'd follow suit and talk about what you guys are talking about in terms of pay-to-win monetization mechanics, as well as a bunch of other stuff that I feel this game needs. Because I am a fan of Caliber, but I'm not a fan of what I'm seeing from this dev team and from the North American push. If you guys like the content, leave a like on the video and subscribe for more content just like this. So, elephant in the room when it comes to Caliber is the pay-to-win mechanics. Everyone is calling the game pay-to-win. A lot of people who have played the game and have actually put time in know that it's not pay to win in the general sense. A lot of people at first glance see that you can buy operators, and then they jump into a game, they get their asses kicked and say, well, it's because you bought an operator that's better than mine. There are no operators in this game that are inherently better than any other operator. They all do their own things. However, the monetization model of this free-to-play shooter is pretty fucking outrageous. I will give you guys that. Having some operators tied behind in-game currency and other operators tied behind real currency is just a convoluted system that I feel is just a big deterrent for people looking into it. Is one operator better than the other? I guess it really depends on your playstyle. One operator might move faster than the other one. It might have more stamina, might have more megs than other operators. It all just really depends, but I feel like for the most part, these ops are actually pretty balanced. I've seen some bullshit with grenade launchers and shotguns that may need some tweaking, but the developers are actually really open to changing and tweaking operators. So I can't sit here and say it's pay to win, but the monetization in this game, after looking at all of the shit that you can buy, from operators to progress boosting to all of this shit, there is a lot, man. You can buy operators with real money. Some ops you can actually buy in game. You have to go to the website. There's one seal operator that you can literally only buy on the website. You can't buy just him. You have to get him in a bundle with 3 other operators, so you get 4 total for $64 fucking dollars. Now, what I will say is every week they do rotate operators out in their store, so you can earn them all with in-game credits, but this whole system is really just putting people off in North America. These guys are Russian, and I actually really respect the dev team for reaching out to content creators and stuff, trying to get feedback from people who literally play this game all day, and this is my feedback. We had a meeting here the other day where I gave them my thoughts, and I just want to put it out there for everybody so you guys know exactly where I'm at with this game. The monetization options are fucking outrageous at this point. I don't think the game is inherently pay to win. I can fuck up people playing recruits that you get for free. It's really not that big of a deal, but the developers now have to work against that pay to win ring that people are throwing out there. Every time they look into the game and there's monetization options like this, you're automatically going to be labeled as pay to win. And I really think the video I dropped the other day on New World, we're seeing the same thing. People don't even know what the hell they're going to be selling on that cash shop, but already the game is being deemed a failure and pay to win. And it's just something that free-to-play titles have to get right. And that's why I think games like Fortnite, as much as people like to shit on Fortnite for being that casual kid shooter, they nailed that monetization option. I think Caliber can learn from Fortnite in keeping all these operators behind in-game credits only, and then letting us pay real money for shit like cosmetics and executions and emotes and all of that stuff that doesn't affect gameplay. You could make these operators super fucking grindy too. Just make them in-game credits only, so when you jump in, you feel like you're on the same playing field as everybody else. I know there's still going to be complaints about that system, but it is a better system. And I think that's really what the devs need to do in their North American market. On top of that, you buy operators with in-game credits or real money. Then you have to level these operators using not only credits that you earn from winning games, you also now have to unlock what they call materials, which are random crates that you drop. I think you get one for every win, and it just has a random material piece. You get some for leveling up. I think you get some in the battle pass as well, but they're just random. I've been playing the absolute fuck out of Corsair, who is a Navy SEAL operator. Love me my third-person Navy SEAL shooters. SOCOM. But I'm sitting here trying to level him up for days and days of playtime because I'm waiting for materials to drop, when I could go to the store and buy a material container for real money and do it like that. I think that's where we should be looking at that pay-to-win style element. I don't think buying an operator with real money makes it pay-to-win just because of how they're balanced, but leveling these fucking operators is an absolute grind. And when I say grind, it's not even about winning games. It's the RNG factor of waiting for different alloys or metals to drop, and it's out of your control completely. Their entire storefront system needs to be completely streamlined, so I'm not jumping back and forth between the website to buy an operator, to go get coins on the website to buy them in game. And then on top of it, they're having this event right now called the Remnants of War, in which there's 2 token types. So you get a blue token every time you play a game of hacking. You get 12 tokens if you win. You get no tokens if you lose. If you play any other mode during this event, you unlock a green token. What does the green token do? If you have a green token, when you win a blue token, it 10x's the token. So if I have a green token because I played a game of Showdown and won, and then I go into a game of hacking and win a game there, that 12 tokens turns into 120. Why? Why is that even a thing? If you really wanted to promote the hacking game mode like you say you do with this event, you would just ramp up the tokens for it. Have 1 token for this event that you can unlock. Let's say you play Showdown, you might get 1 token. If you play hacking, you get, I don't know, 50. Like, why does there need to be a green one that buffs a blue one that you can unlock? Like, it's so convoluted, it needs to be streamlined. Outside of monetization, I think the introduction of NA servers has brought quite a few people to the game, but we are having a fuck of a time trying to find games. The only way you guys can play this game now is if you're a 4-man stack. If you queue up with 3, you're waiting 10 minutes plus. If you queue up with 1, probably not getting a game at all, unless there's another 4 stack that is queuing. We literally tried this out on my stream this morning. There were a bunch of people in chat who wanted to play. I said, you know what? Let's all queue up solo and see what happens. And because you're forced into having one of each role on your team, if you have a bunch of people queuing up as Assault, which a lot of players want to play because Assault is, in my opinion, the easiest class to play, you're fucked because you need to have a medic, you need to have a recon, you need to have a support. So it makes it really difficult to find games in a small player base like this. These guys have done 0 marketing. The only marketing and the only reason why I'm seeing a lot of people playing this game right now is because of this channel. I jump into Twitch streams all the time, and all I see are people saying, hey man, thank you for putting me onto this game. I'm loving the gameplay. But then when we go to actually queue up, there's no one around because the servers are fucked. On top of the queuing system, the latency. Our pings are great. We're getting 50 to 60 ping. Love it. But the latency, I'm still getting shot around corners. I'm still trying to get to cover and being shot. I'm throwing C4s and grenades around corners, and it's taking like a second to register that it's left my hand.
He's patching himself up.
Can I get a clip, please, chat? I need a clip of that. Brutal. They need to be fixed. I love this fucking game. I love Caliber more than any other shooter that I think I've been playing right now. We've been playing Enlisted and Battlefield. Caliber, because I'm a fan of third-person shooters, it has such a really good gameplay loop. But everything else around it, from the storefront to the marketplace to the monetization, bro, it's so fucking frustrating. I really want this game to succeed. I absolutely do. I think the devs need to do something ASAP. It needs to happen. There needs to be a detailed plan on what feedback they're actually listening to and what is actually planned for this title in the near future. I'm not talking long term at this point, because honestly, this game is going to die in North America. It's already fucking dead in the EU. The only people playing this game right now are on Russian servers. And if the devs can sustain themselves by just having Russian players playing it, then awesome. Great. More power to you. But I feel like this game has a real big shot of being something big in North America. And first impressions are everything. And man, it's super frustrating seeing people come in and automatically turn off the game because they think it's pay to win. The monetization model, I'm being real, it's just not going to work in North America. It's just a simple fact. So I'm really hoping that devs take this kind of feedback seriously. When I see people just go, it's pay to win, and flip out, I totally understand wanting to ignore that shit. But there are real issues at the underlying hand when you really look and see that people are coming in. They say they love the gameplay, but the monetization loop is brutal. And I talked to them, and they've told me that they're so proud of not going to a publisher and doing it all themselves and being able to be funded by their community. And that's the way they want to do it. And that's awesome. I just think that you have oversteered. And in my opinion, if you correct it and you could keep all these operators behind in-game credits and then create a fuck ton of content that people are going to want to pay for, like emotes and skins and camos and stuff like that, you could fucking kill it. I see it. Everybody that I talk to loves the gameplay. There are obviously people who aren't into third-person shooters, or they might think other things are off, like the shooting and the hit reg, and that's because of server issues and other stuff. We can get through that. That's easy stuff to fix. People's first impressions of your game, that's one of the hardest things that you can get fixed. Most companies can never fucking do it. I strongly urge you guys, if you're into Caliber, leave a like on the video and leave your feedback. The devs literally watch every single video we put out. They watch every live stream. They're hearing us. I just don't know if they're taking it as seriously as I think they need to. And maybe their plan is to fix this stuff over time and then make a North American push in a year from now or whatever. I just know the players right now are frustrated trying to support a game that literally isn't set up for success. My name is Bigfry. If you guys enjoy the content, leave a like on the video, please. It helps drive it through the algorithm. Subscribe for more content just like this. And if you guys want to check out my game store, it's linked down below. This entire weekend, any game you guys purchase on there, all the profits do go to me. Obviously, the developers make their profits as well, but Nexus does not take their cut this weekend all the way until, I think, the 21st. So if you guys are picking up Squad or Ground Branch or 0 Hour, it's the best way to support the channel, and you guys get yourself a game out of the mix as well. So appreciate you guys watching. If you guys made it this far, check out this new outro cinematic that Frosty rendered for me. It looks fucking dope. My name is Bigfry, and I'll see you on the next one.